Item number SCP-074. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-074 is contained at Site-81. SCP-074 is an active info hazard. No research in evaluating its anomalous properties is to be conducted. All personnel who have previously engaged in research into SCP-074's anomalous properties, who have post-secondary or greater education in physics, or have accessed Archive 074-317E must never come within 5 kilometers of SCP-074. SCP-074 is contained within a 6x6x3 reinforced glass chamber, filtered to block all ultraviolet light, situated within a windowless room lit by monochromatic safe lights, which serve just as secondary containment. The containment chamber is to be surrounded with scaffolds bearing sheets of live cultured human skin held parallel to the surfaces of the containment chamber and arranged overlapping each other that lateral coverage is at least 95%. Skin sheets must be a minimum of 3 millimeters thick and warmed to 37 degrees Celsius. They must also be grown from samples provided by D-class personnel with no less than a middle school education and no more than a high school education. All skin sheets are to be examined on a daily basis for instances of SCP-074-1. All instances of SCP-074-1 are to be exorcised and incinerated. SCP-074 is to be fed 75 grams of fresh shredded apple, leaves, bark, and fruit, hydroponically grown to ensure lack of pollutants and foreign organisms, once a day via mechanical dispenser. In the event of a spontaneous containment breach, personnel can coerce SCP-074 into returning to its containment by first occupying each of its 4 sets of jaws with an entire raw apple, then physically pushing SCP-074 in the desired direction, gently tapping its compound eyes with an open palm, or spraying its front pair of antennae with a 0.5 solution of ethonic acid. Description: SCP-074 is an anomalous organism which uses various quantum properties at a macroscopic scale, and in other ways modifies the standard laws of physics within its immediate vicinity. The specific nature of these modifications appears to be linked to the extent to which humans in SCP-074's vicinity are aware of the precise details of physical laws which SCP-074 modifies, such that research to determine whether SCP-074 is given a property or capability results in SCP-074 developing or manifesting that property or capability. Archive 074-317E. A full list of the anomalous physical phenomena known to be or to have been associated with SCP-074 is available to personnel level 3 or higher. Personnel who access this document will be disqualified from working with SCP-074 or for any other reason coming within 5 kilometers of Site-81. SCP-074 has repeatedly manifested the ability to spontaneously materialize at locations as much as 3 meters outside its primary containment. This is believed to be or similar to quantum tunneling. Foundation entomologists have tentatively identified SCP-074 as belonging to the order Isopoda, commonly known as a woodlouse. Its inertial mass is approximately 1,700 kilograms, but its gravitational mass is 375 grams. Its volume has been estimated at 1.7 cubic meters, approximately sized of a compact car. SCP-074 is a female, although it lacks a typical isopod marsupium or brood pouch in which its eggs are incubated. Approximately 1.3 times per hour, the organ near the ovipositor luminesces and emits what was originally thought to be a form of non-ionizing radiation, but which has since been identified as coherent wave packets. Personnel who understand the concept of coherent wave packets are forbade from interacting with SCP-074 or coming within 5 kilometers of the subject. The probability of one of SCP-074's self-fertilized eggs, henceforth known as SCP-074-1, reifying, otherwise known as coming to an existence, instances of SCP-074-1 preferentially reify and incubate within the flesh of a human with knowledge of physics. In the absence of a suitable human to serve as a host, the wave packets will reify within other organisms or within inanimate objects. However, rather than incubating, the eggs will wither and die, leaving perforations similar to radiation damage at a macroscopic level. The wave packets appear to decay over time, as no wave packets or instances of wave packet-related damage have been detected at distances greater than 400 meters from SCP-074. The rate at which successfully incubated instances of SCP-074-1 mature appears to be dependent on the host's exposure to ultraviolet light, within a host exposed to the average of 30 minutes of unfiltered sunlight per day for a month. An instance of SCP-074-1 was observed to grow from 2 milligrams to 8 kilograms. Whereas within a host totally isolated from natural sunlight for a month, the 3 simultaneous instances reached the size of an excision of only 600 grams, 680 grams, and 710 grams. The complete developmental history and life cycle of SCP-074-1, including how they emerge from their host and their size at emergence, is not yet known.